Yeah, well, good morning to you all. Today's Thursday, Cornishman Day again. I've got a quick look at it. There's a few things in there. Have a look at. It's all right. We do like that pepper. Anyhow, I hope everybody's all right. And the weather's a lot better today. That drummer mizzle we had yesterday was lovely. When I think he went in the ground a little bit, it'll refresh all the plants, and it do good for everybody. I know got a hose pipe band, but we'll be all right. Just keep smiling. That's all I can say. Now, next week, getting quite excited really. The Gorseth Colonel is coming to Hale Academy School. It's free, so please come on up. And we start about the procession will be there getting ready about 1 o'clock on the Saturday. And procession 1:30. Get down into the circle. We're actually staying in the academy on the grass fields there. Be parking. And we've got 19 new bards to be initiated. Fantastic. What a fantastic thing for Hale. And let's show what Hale's all about, all this, the past in industry and the future of us to come. So, like I said, we're on till 3 o'clock. So, looking forward to meeting a lot of people up there. That's all I can say. I'm quite excited about it. On the Friday, I should be down the Heritage Centre, and they got some fantastic displays down there for next weekend, and I should be upstairs doing a bit of talking if anyone want to come and listen to me talking a bit. I know I talk a lot, but there we are. You're quite welcome. Of course, on the Sunday we got the church service over at Phillick. Start at 3 o'clock. Well, a great weekend. That's a great weekend for everybody. Now I just got a couple of birthdays today. I got Lynn Salamoni. Happy birthday to you. Have a lovely day and enjoy yourself. And I got Alan Sanders. So, well, both of you just have a really nice day. Now, I'm going to do a poem here today by the late Johnny Barber, Johnny T. Barber, Sinai's man. Ray for Skate is called. Now, men, I've been telling the yarn to you as I gotten straight from Peter Lou. And Peter, I know you will all agree, is the soundest man as you or me. The topic had drifted for talking sec to fish and the money they used to make. When Peter said, "Did I ever tell 'ee of the surplus rays we had to sell? I was once in the Percy. I was once in the Percy, you may recall, with brothers William, George, and Paul. Lining we was, and there came a day when we hauled in 100 stone of ray. This would, of course, have been very nice if only we'd managed a decent price. But the market flopped, and truth to tell, the fish we landed we couldn't sell. We'll have to dump 'em," said George to Paul. "We don't seem to do nothing right at all." "Well, I shouldn't dump 'em," said Peter low. "Now hark, I'll tell 'ee what to do. We'll hire Bob Pollard's horse and cart, load up the fish, and off we'll start. Then Camborne Reach, without a doubt, we'll soon be home and all sold out." So off they go, Pete, Paul, and George, on through the Lent and past the forge, through Hale and on past Connor Downs, to arrive at last in Camborne town. And all along their weary way they kept calling on Ray, 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 till, quite fed up, they wondered why nobody seemed to want to buy. Then came a time when, quite worn out, they took a rest and ceased to shout, when one lone woman, quite by chance, into the basket paused to glance. "Well, well," she says, "this is a trait. I dearly love a bit of skate." Then Paul was about to say, "It isn't skate, my dear, 'tis Ray," when Peter whispered, "Shut your trap, I'll handle this, you hold your yap. If Camborne woman don't like rays and ask for skate, then skate it is." She found the purse and took the fish, then said, "How much do we want for this?" "To you," says Pete, "we'll say a bob." "Okay," she said, "a proper job." Then through the streets of Camborne town the cry of skate rang up and down, and women came out by the score, bought up the lot and wanted more. "Now bear in mind," said Peter low, "to-day we've learned a thing or two, but keep it dark, we very men may need to do the same again." Then thinking of their homes and wives, they turned the horse towards St. Ives. A good day's work and no mistake, and all for selling Ray for skate. I've got another quick one here, I think. "Oh, it's getting colder," Jan remarked. "I can feel it in my bones. My feet are always first to tell. They're like the piper stones. Poor Ada gets the worst of it, 'cause when we goes to bed, she'd a mutter about the concrete blocks I'd a push against her leg. I've tried all sorts down through the years, from things that I've been told. You get these fancy thermals, but they're dearer, boy, than gold. Then Willie John said, "Do like me when the chill of winter bites. The best thing of the lot, my son, is a pair of woman's tights." So I went and asked my Ada. Of course, she had to make me squirm. "Well, John Travascus," she replied, "I believe you're on the turn. You better take your fancy from the airing cupboard shelf, but if you want them black and sexy, you can buy them for yourself." Next morning, pulling turnips, and the wind was like a knife, but my legs and feet was cosy thanks to my beloved wife. "You're chirpy, Jan," said Henry. "How's your darling Ada May?" "Oh, she's fine," I said, "and feeling extra close to me today." Perhaps Henry's horse was listening. He decided to be cute and bolted with the turnip cart and me in hot pursuit. Well, as he done a rest and turn, I heard the tailgate crack and 50,000 turnips come a flying out the back. Oh, my foot, my leg, I was in some sorry state. The boys run round and hiked me up, but I couldn't take my weight. Each time I tried to stand up straight, the pain was getting worse, so we hobbled off down along the road to see the district nurse. The next thing I remember, I was on this big settee. Florence Penalula was there fiddling with my knee. "I better take a look," she said, while grinning through her teeth, and I suddenly recalled what I was wearing underneath. As I lashed around and struggled, she said, "Oh, come on, don't be shy," and she whipped away me trousers in the blinking of an eye. Then silence while I waited for a giggle or a scream, but Florence Penalula wasn't nowhere to be seen. Then her voice off in the corner said, "I'm writing up my notes in case of complications and the need for antidotes. Though I feel this diagnosis should be written up in lights, minor bruising round your ankles and a ladder in your tights. Take care. Have a nice weekend."